the negative side turned on, I can also plug up to a good ground like that, and see, it still turns on. But if you could get to the battery, it'd be better to just plug right into the battery. All right, y'all, welcome back to Philly D's Garage. So as you can see, we got the Buick LS in the garage right now. So I went to start the car and it wouldn't start. So figured I'd bring y'all along and see what we can find out. So I literally just pulled it in. Let's get this battery tester. So I jumped it with the Noco. I already got it on the charger, and it's already fully charged. So that thing's a beast. It's already charged up. So I got the battery tester. We want to see exactly what this battery is saying. So you want to go to negative, and you want to put the red to positive. Let me grab a light. Man, should have had the light already, right? All right, so as y'all can see, it's not even enough to turn on. Wow, that's crazy. I think this battery might be totally dead because after I jumped it and when I pulled it in, everything just went straight dead, like instantly. So, all right, got the key. Nothing. Key is all the way on. Nothing. Now of course I can't get my key out. No. Yeah. Here's a trick we could do on the Buicks. You got the little lock in here that you can release your key. So I keep that in both Regals because I had an issue with the other one. So yeah, y'all can see battery is totally dead. So it's crazy because why am I having issues with batteries? I don't get it. I'm not getting any voltage out of this battery right now. That's crazy. So that's telling me that it's totally dead. I could get my voltmeter and actually see how much volts is in there, but this thing ain't gonna turn on when the voltage is too low. I think under, like, I want to say, I don't know, 9 or 10 volts, this thing won't read under 9 or 10 volts. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our Noco maintainer. So that was the Noco jumper. We're going to use the Noco maintainer. All right, so I'll keep it here. It's already plugged up. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this battery on repair mode. So this maintainer has a mode where it will actually repair the battery. So that's what I'm going to do before I go and spend $140, $50, $60, $80, $200 on a battery. I'm gonna try to repair it. So I'm gonna show y'all how to put this into repair mode. So first of all, you got to plug it up. So it's already plugged up. Got it plugged up there. As soon as you plug it up, it's going to go into standby mode, and that's the mode that you want it in. All right, then you're going to do just like you did with the battery tester. You're going to hook your red up to the red. You're going to hook the black up to your black. All right, you want to make sure it's on there and it got a good connection. So now that battery is totally dead, because usually when you hook up this maintainer, it will automatically read what type of battery it is, and then it'll put it into charge mode, either on regular 12 volts AGM or lithium, depending on what type of battery it is. It's a smart reader, so we'll automatically know what type of battery it is. So let me make sure I got it connected right, because that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to automatically read it. Let me see. Okay, look it up right there. Hold on, y'all. I can't even see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna hook it right up to this, right here on the cable. Hook it up right there. That should work. Or we can put it right there. You want to get a good bite on there, because if you don't have a good connection, then it ain't gonna work at all. So, all right, so I'm gonna leave that like that. That should work. So now that we got our connectors hooked up, come back over here to the Noco, and what you want to do is you want to press and hold this button. All right, and once you press and hold the button, it's going to go down to here, and you can put it into 6 volt. You can put it into 6 volt AGM. You can supply voltage, or you could go to repair mode. So we're going to go to repair mode. See, if you just press the button, it just goes to 12 volt AGM lithium, and it'll start charging it automatically. See how it's going up? But if you hold it, hold on, it has to be in the standby mode, then hold it. All right, then it's gonna jump down here. You want to hit the button again, hit it again, hit it again. All right, so now we're in repair mode. So right now it's rejuvenating the battery. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this thing sit for a while, because I repaired a few batteries, and it could take all day. But if it doesn't work, or if it can't repair your battery, it'll have an indicator up here. You see the X right there? See that X? That means that your battery ain't no good. All right, so I had one battery where it did that, and then I just repaired it again in repair mode, and it repaired it. So it won't hurt to try it 1 or 2 times. So yeah, so we're gonna let this repair the battery. As y'all can see, it wouldn't even light up my battery tester. So we're gonna give it a little while. We're gonna come back. We're gonna recheck it. All right, y'all, we back. So usually once your battery is done with the repair, it'll go into the standby mode with this light here. So what I want to do first is I want to check this battery with y'all. Remember earlier we couldn't, it wouldn't even turn on. So it's been in repair mode for about 3-4 hours now. So we're going to retry our test. So positive, red to positive side of your battery. Let's turn this light on. All right, and we're gonna take our, where's the black? All right, we got the black. We're gonna put the black. Another thing with this, y'all, if y'all can't reach your negative for some odd reason, anywhere on your car is considered a ground. So your negative is the same thing as like this, or your strut bolts. All right. As long as you got a good ground, you could connect the black side to anything. So if y'all see here, it's not on. I'm connected to the positive, and now I'm connected to the negative. You saw it turned on. I can also plug up to a good ground like that, and see, it still turns on. But if you could get to the battery, it'd be better to just plug right into the battery, just like that. All right, so right now, this is where we're sitting at after abandoning repair mode. It's only 12.1. Now y'all know your surface charge should be around between 12.3 and 12.6 is a good surface charge. So basically a surface charge is just where your battery is sitting at idle. It's not being used, it's just sitting there in your car. It should be around 12.3, 12.6 volts. So 12.6 volts is good. That's what you want to see. So right now y'all can see I'm only sitting at 12.1. So that's already telling me that the repair mode didn't fully repair it. So like I said before, you might have to put it in repair mode twice, okay? And it may fix it that time. So we're going to test it now. It's a standard battery. We're going to test cold cranking amps. All right, and again, this battery is about 3 years old. So I looked over here and it says 5 of 20. So it's about 3 years old. Batteries usually last 3 to 5 years, but I've seen them last way longer than that, and I've seen them go way shorter than that. So it varies. Depends on how you drive your car, or do you sit with your car off a lot with the battery, with your stereo running, and it's just draining your battery over and over and over. Do you got a good alternator, which is this, that's charging your battery while you drive? You know what I mean? So it's different things that can cause a battery to wear sooner or last longer or whatever. So this battery, I don't know where, I don't see the ratings on this battery. I don't know why, but I think this battery was around 710 cold cranking amps. So we're gonna leave it at that. All right, so that's telling me I got a bad connection. I'm gonna move this out the way. That's the maintainer connector. You gotta have a good connection, of course. It ain't gonna read right. All right, let's get it on there. So let's retest it, see what we're gonna do. It's still saying I got a bad connection. What's up? Maybe I should just try this, huh? Let's put it there, see if it works. It'd be funny if it works there but not on the battery. Nah. See, when it pops like that, it's basically saying I got a bad connection. I need to clean up these terminals. This car sits outside. All my cars sit outside so much. Now look, that's jumping down. See that? Y'all see that? Let's test this battery. I'll probably have to do repair mode again. It's really not letting me do it. That's crazy. It usually does this when it's not a good connection, so I'm not understanding how I don't have a good connection. Battery charged, we're gonna put yes, because it was in repair mode all this time, so I'm putting yes. Oh, look. So it said the battery is bad. Sitting at 12.5 volts. Battery cold cranking amps is 329, way too low. All right, state of charge is 30%, 31, and resistance is 9.68. State of health is 46%. So it's basically telling me that this battery is shot. So honestly, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna try this repair mode one more time, because I keep changing batteries. I don't know why. I don't know. It might be an East Coast thing with the weather temperatures changing so much, because that can affect your battery. And I know it's being charged right. As y'all can see, I got the big 3 on here, which I got better ground, better power flow. I got that on both the Regals. Only the two Regals got that big 3. All right, so I'm gonna plug this maintainer back up. I'm gonna take this battery tester off. We don't need this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug back up this maintainer, and then I'm gonna put it in trickle mode and let this thing charge. So as again, soon I plugged it up, this thing recognized that it was just a regular 12-volt battery, and it should charge until it's fully charged, and then it should be a solid green. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm basically just trying to see if I can save this battery, because if I can't, then I just have to buy a new battery. So, but if I can, then you know, that's $130, $160 saved on a battery, opposed to this machine here that I paid $100 for, and it's repairing my battery. So so we're going to see what happens with this battery. So stay tuned. All right, y'all. So this is literally the next morning, and as you can see, the light is blinking green steady, so that means it's fully charged. So let's take these off. All right, and we're gonna test this battery real quick. Now this literally took all night to charge, so I came in here about an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half ago, and it was still charging. And so it wasn't even to the point where it was just at just now. So it literally took overnight to do what it did. So long story short, the repair by itself might not be enough. So you still might have to put it on the little trickle charge, so it can charge slowly and slowly bring your battery back to life. And that's what you want. And while I'm on a note, you know, a lot of times you want to charge, check your battery with a load on it. And they have load testers that will put a load on the battery, then test it, see how it works. You can kind of do the same thing with your car, turn your headlights on, AC on, stuff like that. And you can load test your battery, load test your whole charging system, you know, your car while it's running also. But between this maintainer and this battery tester is more than enough to let me know if this battery is good or not. So as y'all can see now the surface charge is at 13.2. All right, remember before it was at like, shit, it wouldn't even turn on before, right? So now I did just take the maintainer off, so it's a little higher than it should be. It's going to drop, but we're going to test it real quick. All right, so it's a regular battery, standard battery. Cold cranking amps. We still got it at 710. All right, there you go. So now the battery is testing at 630 cold cranking amps out of 700. Got the surface charge right here. State of charge, 100%, so it's fully charged. State of health, it's saying is at 88%. That ain't bad for a battery that's 3 years old. And by the way, if I try to take this back to get my warranty, because the warranty, I tell you, I'll put my light up and I can't see. The warranty on the battery says 30 months, which is almost 3 years. So it's a 30-month warranty. So if I was to try to take this back, they wouldn't warranty it anyway, because I think I'm a few months over. So so yeah, according to this, this battery is good now. So the repair worked. So like I said, you may or may not have to do the repair twice. Like I said, I've done it twice before on other batteries. So You know, it may or may not take 1 or 2 tries to do it, and then you put it on a trickle charge and let it charge slowly. So yeah, so with that being said, like I just saved, you know, $160 for a battery, you know, and all I had to do was repair it. And a lot of times, these manufacturers, man, these batteries get rebuilt. You can rebuild a battery. So basically, that's what this thing did. It rebuilt it. You know what I mean? So, you know, you may be better off buying something like a maintainer, and especially in like winter cold months, you could just leave this on your battery in the colder months, and it will maintain your battery, so it won't even allow your battery to go dead. You know what I mean? So your battery life can go from 3 to 5 years to maybe 6 or 7 years. You know what I mean? If you maintain it right and it's in the right conditions. So what we're gonna do now, real quick, we know it's charged up. So I'm gonna start it up real quick just to show you guys that she does start. I think in the beginning when I first brought this in, nothing inside the car would work. But before I go in there, I think I've been telling y'all that once it's done in repair mode, that it will go automatically into trickle mode. I could have sworn it did that because of my other maintainer up here. I could have sworn it did that on a few batteries, but if it don't do that, it'll just go into standby mode once it's done with the repair. And all you got to do is manually hit the button and put it into 12 volt or AGM or whatever battery you got, so it can slowly charge. So if it don't automatically do it, you just put it in manually. So let's come in here real quick and see if we got some power going on. Because when I pulled it in, my windows and nothing would work. Okay, there we go. We ain't got that much gas, but we got power. Let me see if that window will open now. Oh, it's a little slow, but it's just slow because it's old. All right. Not necessarily, because my other car is older than this, and the windows is perfectly fine. So way faster than that. All right, so let's start it and see what happens. Bam! So she started. All right. Charging. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna let this run for a few minutes. As y'all can see, it was charging. It's gonna charge a little high up until 15 volts until the car calms down, but I don't want to turn it right off. I don't like starting my cars and turning them right off. If you're gonna start it, might as well just let it run for a few minutes. You know, I don't like starting the car, turning it right off immediately. But yeah, man, that just saved me $160. Like, I was ready to go buy a battery because I can't have my car now starting. So, you know, just turn that shit off. So yeah, I mean, y'all might want to think about that. Like, you buy a battery maintainer that's $100, and you know it may repair your battery 2, 3, 4 times. You just save like $500, you know, for $100. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I just wanted to share this video with y'all and show y'all your options that y'all have with using a battery maintainer and maintaining your electrical system on your car. So yeah, if you like the video, hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll check you on the next. All right, y'all, a little bit of bonus footage. So the more you drive your car, the more your battery will charge. That's assuming that your electrical system is good, okay? The more you let your car sit, the more your battery is going to drain. All right, so just keep that in mind. The more you drive your car, the more to charge. So don't sit a lot with your radios running and stuff like that. Your batteries will they will die out sooner if you keep doing that. So cars like to be driven. Cars don't like to sit. All right, when they sit, all types of things go bad. Your electrical system drain out, your liquids get old, everything get rusty. So just keep in mind, the more you drive your car, the better your electrical system will be, and the longer it will last. So hopefully you guys know how to maintain your battery now. So check you on the next one.